Giants football is right around the corner. Preseason game number 1 kicks off this Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern time as they are traveling to take on the Buffalo Bills. And on today's video, I'm going to give you my top players that you got to be watching for. I also want you to be watching our watch party that we will be kicking off ourselves here at Chat Sports at 12 p.m. Eastern time, an hour before they get underway in Buffalo. We'll have a pregame show. We'll tell you everything you need to know about the game. We'll have an awesome in-game watch party, live commentary, and a whole lot of fun. We got some giveaways as well, and I want you to be there. So subscribe and turn those notifications on. You're watching Giants Now by Chat Sports, and I am your host, Marshall Green. Appreciate everybody for stopping by. Let's dive into it. My 5 players to watch. And because I love and care about you, we're giving you bonus players as well. More than 5 players, but that's just what you put in a headline. Brian Daboll, at the time of recording this video, has not told the media if the starters are going to play. We do know that the back end of the roster guys and the rookies are going to play. So those are the players that I focused on. Because I didn't want to tell you we got to be watching for Abdul Carter, and he actually does not play. The player I wanted to watch the most and learn from the most was Evan Neal. And now there is a question if he is going to play because he did not participate in practice on Thursday. He was working on the side with trainers. We don't know what the injury is, and we don't know if he's going to miss time. And quite frankly, he can't afford to miss time because it is now or never for him. We've seen Evan Neal work at that right guard spot throughout training camp. He's also bounced around to left guard. Greg Van Roten over the last 10 days missed a couple of practices, so we've seen him there. But Evan Neal has an opportunity not only to earn a roster spot, but to potentially be that starting right guard. So this is a big opportunity for Neal. After you were a first-round pick, you're entering year 4. That 5th-year option has been declined by the Giants. He's got to prove to management and to coaching that he belongs on this football field and this team. And there is a way where I think if he is the starting right guard, the Giants' ceiling and floor as a run game could rise. That's why I want to see him play against Buffalo at 6'7", 340. When he gets engaged, he can move people. He struggled in the pass blocking department before. We all know that, especially on that island at right tackle. If we get any information about this injury, we'll give you an update. That's why you subscribe. Let's start, though, with the quarterback, Jaxson Dart. He is playing. Brian Daboll did let the media know that Jaxson Dart will be on the football field this Saturday, playing his first game as a Giant in the great state of New York. His first game in New York, I'm pumped up about it. I'm not going to overreact. Maybe I am. I'm lying. I'm telling myself that so I believe that. I don't know what I'm going to do. Just play your game, Dart. That's all I want to see. Be who you are and be a better quarterback at your last snap than you were your first snap. And as we know, it's preseason. Preseason, it doesn't really matter. It's good for opportunities and reps. And I'm telling myself this because I will not overreact to Jaxson Dart's preseason performance. I will not do it unless he plays well. And I expect him to play well. And I expect him to throw the football to Montrell Washington early and often for the New York Giants. He is another player that I am going to be keeping my eyes on. The chemistry, the continuity, and the confidence, you can see it growing between Dart and Washington. They have been the 2 players that I think have worked out the best on that offense. He has become that go-to target for him. And Washington, he has a chance here to make this roster. There is a need for another slot wide receiver on this team. There's open roster spots. You know Malik Neighbors is going to be on this team. You know Darius Slayton. You know Wan'Dale Robinson. You know Jalen Hyatt. Giants are probably going to keep 6 wide receivers, and with injuries to Bryce Ford-Wheaton and having to bring in Gunnar Olszewski, there's a chance for Washington to make this team. Amir Smith-Marset, I love you as a punt returner. I love you as a kick returner. I don't know if you're ready to be a full-time slot. And we've seen Washington make play after play after play. He said to the media, 1 play a day keeps the coaching staff and general managers away. And if he goes and makes some plays this Saturday, he's going to increase his chances to make this team. I'm also ready to watch my guy, Dante Turbo Miller. I've been singing the song of Dante for about a year and a half now, or almost 2 years it feels like. I'm a big fan of his. Extremely explosive, extremely fast, and with injuries to the running back depth chart, like there's going to be a lot of carries for him this Saturday. Like, you're going to get your chances. You're going to get your opportunities. Make the most of those chances. He's explosive. He's fast. He can get in the open field. He can attack green grass. And we saw early on in the spring through OTAs and minicamp, he was able to be a factor in the receiving game as well. And when you can run the way he does, the top speed he has, and the ability to be a pass catcher out of the backfield, the more tools in your bag, the more versatility you have, the better chance you have to make this team. I don't think Cam Scatterbo is going to play. He was working on the side with trainers at Thursday's practice, dealing with a hamstring injury. So he's not going to play. I don't expect to see too much of Tyrone Tracy or Devin Singletary. We know that Eric Gray is on the PUP list, so he's not participating. Dante Miller is probably going to lead this team in carries on Saturday, and that's all you can ask for if you're a player like him trying to make this team. A player that has not had a great training camp so far, Darius Alexander. Everyone says he's off to a little bit of a slow start. He could switch that narrative. He can flip the way people are talking about him if he comes out on Saturday and gets after the quarterback. That's why he was picked number 65 overall. That's why everyone talked about him at the Senior Bowl, why he made headlines at Toledo. He's able to put pressure on the quarterback. And in training camp, that's sometimes hard to do because you can't hit the quarterback. I also want to see him grow as a run defender. Right now, that DT2 job, it's up for grabs. Like, Rakeem Nunez-Roches is not in ink, the starter, next to Dexter Lawrence. Roy Robertson-Harris, like, he's not that guy either. Darius Alexander, over these next 3 preseason games, can prove to Brian Dable, can prove to Shane Bowen that he deserves to be the guy, and that is what we are rooting for. We want these rookies to be those starters. And I want to see a front 4 of Thibodeau, Lawrence, and Alexander and Burns, and then Abdul Carter playing all over the football field. That's exciting. That's fast. That's young. That's physical. Big opportunity for Darius Alexander this Saturday. A couple more players I want to talk about, but first, I want you guys to get hooked up with this t-shirt because it's on sale and you could save some moolah. Go to chatsports.com/Giants sale. This Nike Giants t-shirt, it was $40. Now it's $32. So go to the link, get your t-shirt today, and be ready to rock and roll and rep your New York Giants. Marcus Mbow, of all of the Giants rookies, like outside of Jaxson Dart, outside of Abdul Carter, like Marcus Mbow and Cam Scatterbo are the people that I am highest on. He has looked so damn good in practice for the Giants. He's played some guard. He's played some tackle. He's played left tackle. He's played right tackle. And I want to see how he does playing against another team, another jersey, and another helmet. Because I believe that he should be in the running to be that swing tackle for the New York Giants. As we know, Andrew Thompson on the PUP list. He's going to be your starting left tackle week 1. Speak it into existence. He's going to be ready to go. James Hudson has held that job down in training camp. Obviously, he's not Thomas, but he's done an admirable job. Like Marcus Mbow, though, he should be getting an opportunity to win that job. He is extremely athletic. He is extremely light on his feet. And he's done a decent job against Abdul Carter in practice a couple of different times. I'm pumped up about him. First time I've been pumped up about a Giants offensive lineman they selected in the draft in a long, long time. If the starters do play, which I don't even know if you can call this guy a starter, considering the Giants' unofficial depth chart had Banks or Flott at CB2, just like Evan Neal, Deonte Banks, it is now or never for him. And he is the ultimate swing player for the New York Giants. There is a world where he plays up to that first-round talent, and this Giants defense becomes one of the best in the National Football League. There's also a world where he doesn't improve, and he doesn't get better. And it is Cordell Flott who wins that CB2 job. We've seen in training camp practice, they've essentially alternated being the starters every day. Banks the last couple of days got a couple of practices in a row. So maybe Banks has a slight nod in that job right now. But Cordell Flott, he makes a couple plays, gets his hand on a couple footballs, that could swing. Or if Deonte Banks plays well, gets his head around, has a pass breakup here or there, looks good in coverage, he could earn that starting job. Deonte Banks, man, we're all rooting for you, and we all need you to be a player. Go out, play confident football, and show us why you were drafted in the first round. So I'm keeping my eyes on Deonte Banks. It's going to be a lot of fun. Preseason football is back, which means Giants football is back. Hit that like button if you're ready to watch some Giants football this Saturday. And if you're going to be at our watch party, give me a real one down below. Make sure you are following me on social media. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram at @MarshallGreen_. And can I get everybody to give me an AC in the comment section? Andrew Connell just produced his first ever Giants Now video here at Chat Sports. He is going to be the next producer here on the channel. Just crushed his first video here. Show him some love, and you'll see him this Saturday